Hello class, this is a video on how to write the equation of a parabola when we are given the x-intercepts and a single point. Now if we're given the x-intercepts, we want to use the factored form of a quadratic equation. Now we studied that today in class, and here is the factored form. Now we're going to take our two x-intercepts and literally plug them in to that formula. So in our case, our x-intercepts were at x equals 7 and x equals 3. We're literally just going to plug them in. And then we are going to take our point, -1 and 32, and we're going to plug that in for x and y. So here's what that looks like. Now we have a single unknown variable, a. And we could go ahead and solve this for a. Here's what that looks like. Now, -1 minus 7 is -8, and -1 minus 3 is -4. So I'm going to multiply those together and get 32. So I have 32 is equal to 32a. When I divide both sides by 32, I end up with an a value of 1. That means I can go ahead and write my equation now, and it looks like this. Now, I could have written a 1 in the place of an a, but in algebra, we normally just assume if no coefficient appears that it's 1. So, this is what your final answer would look like. Let's do another example. Here we go. Oops. Let's see here. Let me find it. Oh, heck. Okay, well, I guess that is the only example of writing an equation. Oh, here it is. Okay, so we're going to write the equation for parabola that has x-intercepts at -4 and 0 and includes the point 3, 14. So we're going to, just like we did before, plug in our x-intercepts. They're going to be at -4 and 5. When we plug those in, though, if I plug them in a formula, x minus -4, I end up with x plus 4. So that's how that happened. Okay, then I'm going to plug in my point. Here it is right here. And I'm just going to do the math here to solve for a. So I end up with 3 plus 4 is 7, and 3 minus 5 is -2. I end up with 14 is equal to -14a. I'm going to divide both sides by -14, and a ends up being -1. So now all I have to do is write my equation with the appropriate a value. And here is my final answer. So if you have any questions, be sure you flex in or see me for tutorials. Peace out, people.